Firefighters in Cape Town have been working quite tirelessly to contain the blaze on Table Mountain. Strong winds which fanned the fires have died down considerably, giving the workers some respite. Now, efforts are focused on Deer Park and Deesa Park towers in Vredehoek. eNCA's Monique Mortlock brings us the latest now. She's at Deer Park in Vredehoek. Good morning to you, Monique. What's been the latest so far, just in terms of, the firefighters trying their level best to extinguish the fires?
Good morning. Yes, where we are at Deer Park, we still have firefighters who've been working throughout the night, still on the ground. They're just waiting for relief teams. Those are your working on fire and NCC teams. The firefighters look exhausted, but many of them are still able to make jokes and to chat. And what they've told me on the ground is that there are still a few spots that they are looking at, still some active spots on the mountain. And here at Deer Park, the deeper you go in. But one thing that has been a major positive is the fact that the wind has died down. As you can see, it's completely still. The air is still quite smoky, but not as bad as it was yesterday, when that air was thick with smoke, and you could still see that active fire line, even all the way on the N1. As I was driving in today, I couldn't see any active fire lines, which means that firefighters have largely been able to contain much of the fire. But we will be speaking to the City of Cape Town's Fire and Rescue Services at 8 o'clock to get a clearer picture of what firefighting efforts are looking like and how the teams are doing on the ground. But when I arrived here, I noticed that there was a couple handing out some much needed hot beverages to the firefighters, and they've been able to enjoy a short little break. And that is Graham and Shirley Malach. You are residents at Deer Park. What made you decide to come out here today? Shall I start with you, Graham?
Yes, we're on the mountain every morning at 5:30 walking the dogs, and which was the same today. And of course we saw the firefighters, so we brought hot water and some tea and coffee. And as you can't see, but everybody's enjoying themselves, and remarkably the firefighters are in such a good mood and good spirit. So thank you to them on behalf of us, the residents, saving our houses, saving our property. And yes, we are just overwhelmed with their hard work.
I'm glad you mentioned that last point. As the fire was at its worst on Sunday and Sunday evening through to Monday morning, were there any concerns from your side that, oh no, we might have to evacuate our houses? What was going through your mind?
We always have that fear of evacuation, but we've lived in this area for 40 years, been through many fires. These firefighters are unbelievable. The work that they do, it's thankless. We were concerned, but we hadn't packed anything to go because we have utmost faith in these firefighters, even though the fire is right down here where we live. But yeah, thank you.
Sure, that is a lot of faith. Anything you'd like to add, Shirley?
I'm just very grateful that there have been no injuries and we're safe and we've got our mountain back and the guys are all fine. And yeah, whenever we can help, we will help. They are fantastic, these guys. Well done.
Thank you so much. That was Graham and Shirley Malach. They are Deer Park residents here, just showing their appreciation and their support for the firefighters who have really been the true heroes over the last few days. And and anyone wishing to make donations, whether it be of food, water, energy drinks, cold packs, that can be dropped at the different fire stations in Ruland Street, in Woodstock, and also the working on fire teams. I saw on the VWS's page that they've received so many donations that they have been able to give the surplus to UCT students in need, which is really some of the positives coming out of this devastating story, which we know it's not the biggest mountain fire that Cape Town has seen, but it's definitely the one that's had the most impact in terms of the destruction of historical buildings.
Absolutely, Monique. I mean, talk about a city coming together to ensure that they assist with what's been happening right now. Thank you so much, eNCA reporter Monique Mortlock out in Cape Town.